Thank you for visiting the Wix Unlimited web store. This video will show you how to enter your own custom wick clip assembly. On the main page, please choose Wick Clip Assemblies and then Custom Build Your Own. Click on this icon and then Configure, and this will bring you into a screen where you can give the specifics on the wick clip assembly that you would like us to create for you. The first field you want to go to is your wick size. Choose the magnifying glass, and this will bring you into a listing of all the wicks that we offer. There are over 400 different sizes. You can narrow the search down by either the vendor or wick braider, the wick series, or if you know the size you're interested in, just start typing in the size. As you're typing, you will notice that the listing starts narrowing down or filtering down. For this case, I would like to enter for an Eco 10 wick. So I choose that. That brings it into my wick size. The quantity I'd like to order would be 10,000 pieces. Our minimum is 10,000 pieces per line ordered. As long as your order is at least 10,000, we can go ahead and enter the order. This M signifies 1,000 pieces. So if I want to order 10,000, I just type in 10, and that will equal 10,000 pieces. If I type in something less than 10, let's say, for example, 5,000, once I click out of the field, there's an error message that comes up over here, and it tells you that the minimum is 10,000 pieces, and you have to adjust the quantity. You cannot save this configuration until you meet this 10,000 piece minimum. So I'm going to go back, put in 10, click out of the field, and now that error message disappears. The length, again, is a magnifying glass. We can cut wicks up to 22 inches in length, and we cut them in increments of the 16th of an inch. For this particular case, I'd like to order a 5.5 inch wick. In the search bar, I start typing 5.5. Now you notice there are 4 options that come out because all of these have 5.5 in their name. I want to choose exactly 5.5 inches. And just clicking on it will bring it into my field. The next field is wax, and this is the type of wax that I would like to have this wick coated in. We have 2 options. The first option is a high melt wax, which is a paraffin wax with a drop melt point of 210 degrees Fahrenheit. Or we have a vegetable wax, which is an all-natural vegetable wax, which has a drop melt point of 178 degrees Fahrenheit. For this case, I'd like to use high melt wax. My next field is eyelet. And this is all of the eyelets that we carry, or the sustainers, or the tab. It's all the same item, just different terminology. And these are the eyelets that will fit the Eco 10 wick that I chose in step number 1. I have, on the left-hand side, I have the Wix Unlimited part number, if you're familiar with a part number. And if not, on the right-hand side, we have a column with the dimensions of that specific part number. For example, if I know I want to have a 20 millimeter base sustainer, but I'm not sure of the part number, if I start typing in 20, it now filters down my choices to any sustainer that has a 20 millimeter base. And now you can see that we offer them in a 3.8 millimeter neck, a 6 millimeter neck height, or a 10 millimeter neck height. I'm going to choose the 10 millimeter neck height. And again, clicking on it will bring it into your field. Now, if you notice on the right-hand side, I still have an error message that says I have to answer all required questions. It's telling me that I missed a field that I have not filled in, and that is the crimp. We have a choice of a puncturing or a non-puncturing crimp. A puncturing crimp will puncture the metal on the sustainer where it attaches to the wick, and will leave a small hole. That hole will allow liquefied wax to flow through and fuel the flame on the wick until almost all of the wax in the candle is consumed. A non-puncturing crimp will cut the flame off as soon as the flame hits the top of the neck in the candle, which will leave a small amount of unconsumed wax at the bottom of your candle. Some customers use this for extra safety so that the container does not overheat. In this case, I'd like to do non-puncturing. I do want to show you that if I had chosen a smaller neck sustainer, specifically the 3.8 millimeter neck, I'm not allowed to choose a non-puncturing crimp. And the reason for that is we cannot non-puncture a 3.8 millimeter neck height sustainer. 6 millimeters or higher is required to offer a non-puncturing. So if I go back to the sustainers, go back to my 20 millimeter, and I choose, let's say, the 6 millimeter neck, my option for non-puncturing is now valid. So I can choose either punctured or non-punctured because I have at least a 6 millimeter neck being chosen in this assembly. Over here, you have the summary of what you chose. You can go back and change anything that you would like to change if you decide to do so. Here is your price per 1,000 pieces. And if I hit submit and close, this will add it to my cart, and I can go ahead and check out from here. As always, if you have any questions, our customer service representative is available Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can reach us at 954-946-3500, or you can email 24 hours a day to webstore@wixunlimited.com, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.